Naoya the Monster Inoue, who destroys world champions like their prospects.
Like that, there it is. There's the risk with no...
But in the shadows of the bantamweight and super bantamweight divisions, there's a warrior many overlook. Murodjon Akhmadaliev, the pride of Uzbekistan, a relentless southpaw with dynamite in both hands.
Maybe just...
Oh, no, MJ flooring!
This is a nice
So the question is, can Akhmadaliev beat the monster? Before we jump into the action, don't forget to subscribe to Carter Boxing TV and hit the bell icon so you never miss the latest boxing news and highlights. Akhmadaliev, or MJ, isn't your ordinary contender. Born in Namangan, Uzbekistan, he grew up in a nation where boxing isn't just a sport, it's a way of life. From the dusty gyms of his hometown to the bright lights of the Olympics, MJ forged his style with discipline, grit, and hunger. He was an Olympic bronze medalist in Rio 2016, sharpening his craft against the very best from around the world. His southpaw stance, high guard, and explosive combinations were forged in the fire of international competition. Turning professional in 2018, it didn't take long for MJ to shock the boxing world. In just his 8th professional fight, he dethroned Daniel Roman, one of the most respected super bantamweights of the era. Roman was experienced, durable, battle-tested, but Akhmadaliev proved too sharp, too quick, and too relentless. That night, MJ became a unified world champion. At that moment, he showed the world this wasn't just another prospect, this was a man destined for greatness, and greatness followed. Against Ryosuke Iwasa, Akhmadaliev's power and accuracy were on full display. Iwasa, a former world champion, tried to stand tall, but MJ's punches came in angles, piercing through his guard. Combination after combination, until the referee had no choice but to step in.
Looked like he was on the back foot, here he goes, and he stopped it. Oh my goodness.
Against Ronnie Rios, Akhmadaliev was surgical. He tore into the body early, draining the life out of Rios, before unleashing a merciless barrage in the final rounds. It was dominance, it was precision, it was proof that MJ wasn't just a champion, he was a destroyer in his own right. This is a fighter with stamina to push 12 hard rounds, and the power to end it in one. Inoue may be called the monster, but Akhmadaliev is a silent assassin. Still, let's not ignore the mountain that stands before him. Naoya Inoue is not just a champion, he's a phenomenon. He crushes world-class opponents with frightening efficiency. His timing is flawless, his jab is a spear, and his right hand is a weapon of destruction. Naoya Inoue is not just a champion, he's a phenomenon. He crushes world-class opponents with frightening efficiency. His timing is flawless. His jab is a spear, and his right hand is a weapon of destruction. Inoue isn't just beating champions, he's breaking them. From Donaire to Fulton to Luis Neri, and most recently, Ramon Cardenas in May 2025. The monster has looked nearly untouchable. But here's the truth, every monster has a weakness. The question is, can Akhmadaliev find it? Let's compare them. Inoue, lightning reflexes, textbook technique, and devastating knockout power. He controls range with sharp footwork and punishes mistakes with ruthless precision. Akhmadaliev, a southpaw puzzle. He throws punches from unusual angles, digs to the body with crushing intent, and thrives in high-pressure exchanges. He's younger, hungry, and has faced adversity before. For MJ, the path to victory isn't impossible, but it demands perfection. First, the southpaw advantage. Inoue has rarely faced elite southpaws, and Akhmadaliev's stance could disrupt his rhythm. Second, bodywork. MJ's signature left hand to the body could slow down Inoue's footwork, taking away his greatest weapon, explosive movement. Third, relentless pressure. Inoue thrives when he dictates the fight, but if Akhmadaliev closes the distance, forces him into exchanges, and makes it a war of wills, the monster may finally look human. Because this fight isn't about fear. It's about whether MJ can impose his will on a man the world sees as invincible. Picture it. Inoue, the monster, stalking forward with bad intentions, eyes locked in, fists like coiled springs ready to explode. Every step shakes the canvas with menace. But Akhmadaliev does not back down. He plants his feet, shoulders squared, and stares into the storm. He fires back, not in desperation but with conviction. Left hand to the body, right hook over the top. He answers fire with fire. The crowd roars, sensing something different. And then, it happens. For the first time, Inoue feels it. A thud to the body. A crushing left hand that rips into his ribs like a sledgehammer. His breath shortens. His footwork stutters. The aura of invincibility flickers. Suddenly, the monster is not in control. He's not dictating the fight. He's being dragged into a war he didn't expect. Round by round, Akhmadaliev forces him into deep waters, the kind of waters where stamina, heart, and pure will decide survival. The kind of waters Inoue has never truly been tested in. The monster swings back, fierce, powerful, unrelenting, but MJ keeps coming, his will unbroken, his determination unshaken. Every punch he throws carries the weight of his nation, the pride of Uzbekistan, and the hunger of a man who refuses to bow. For the first time in his career, Naoya Inoue must ask himself the question he's never faced before. Can I endure this storm? Naoya Inoue is chasing legacy. Murodjon Akhmadaliev is chasing destiny. One is the monster, the other is the man who dares to slay him. So I ask you again, can Akhmadaliev beat the monster? Or will Inoue's reign of destruction continue? The answer may define the future of boxing.
Number one for me is Inoue.
Ooh, that's my number one too.
Yeah, I think that kid is like he's special. I think that kid is special. Power, speed, angles, precision.
Naoya Inoue's success has been incredible for Japan. Right now, Japanese has double-digit champions. And at some point, you just have to see someone who looks like you out there doing it to be inspired. And Japan has always had excellent fighters. Fighters with a lot of heart, fighters who come and give you everything in that ring. But all of a sudden, they're like, hey, we can be pound for pound.
For Inoue, the burden is immense. He carries the weight of an entire nation on his shoulders. As an undefeated champion who has brought Japan global glory, he doesn't just fight for himself, he fights for legacy. Defeat is not an option.
I favor fighters for different purposes, but if you ask me who I think is the best fighter I've ever seen since I got in the sport, it's Inoue.
That's a wrap for today's Fight Talk. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Only here on Carter Boxing TV. See you in the next round.